Judging by the dimensions of current flagship SUVs, the term full-size has completely lost its meaning. For a long time, these giants have been oversized and overpowered. Today we cover a lineup of the newest 2025 full-size SUV models. They can move mountains and accommodate up to 8 passengers, treating them with the premium executive comforts. Subscribe to Automotive Territory and let's visit the realm of automotive titans. Enjoy the ride! Lincoln Navigator. The most sophisticated product from the Blue Oval explores new heights of luxury, but unfortunately, it comes with a price hike. Lincoln dropped the entry-level Premier trim, which basically raises the bar for the lowest spec Navigator to $100,000. Good thing is that this price hike at least comes with a bunch of worthy upgrades. They start with an all-new exterior with a larger grille with satin chrome jewels and LED accents, wheels up to 24 inches, illuminated Lincoln logo, plus an innovative Lincoln splitgate with open-on-approach function that offers unmatched practicality. The 2024 Navigator continues to stick with a single-engine choice. It is a twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 with 16 and 22 mpg, 440 horsepower, and quite impressive 510 pound-feet of torque. With a heavy-duty trailer tow package, it can pull up to 8,700 pounds. If these changes sound rather tame to you, I dare you to step inside the new cabin of the Lincoln's full-size. The front panel is basically all screen now. There is a 48-inch dashboard for both driver and the passenger, plus an additional central screen. The Black Label models offer 3 interior themes, and the higher-spec units now get up to 30-way adjustable front seats, 3 configurations for the second row, and standard Lincoln Blue Cruise self-driving. Cadillac Escalade. Available early 2025, the facelifted Escalade and its extended wheelbase version ESV arrive with even more dramatic presence. The visible design changes are razor-thin DRLs with choreographed lighting signatures and an illuminated crest. There are optional power open and closed doors, giant wheels up to 24 inches, and a larger grille with new patterns and a blackout treatment for extra sportiness. The Escalade gets 6 trim options and a trio of new colors: Deep Sea Metallic, Latte Metallic, and Agent Stone. The Duramax diesel was evicted from the engine bay, so now the only available power unit is a 6.2-liter V8 with 420 HP. On the Escalade V, it's supercharged to 682 ponies. This time, General Motors clearly received and listened to the reports from its informants. Competitors were rolling out ever bigger screens, so the 38-inch OLED screen had to be updated to the 55-incher shared with the Celestiq. The infotainment system features built-in Google and is voiced with a matchingly impressive 40-speaker AKG audio. This 3-row full-size offers standard Super Cruise autonomy, 3 variants for the second row, ultra-view dual-pane sunroof, and a console fridge. Ford Expedition. The second best-selling full-size SUV in America is playing catch-up with the GM rivals by upscaling the cabin, bringing a more solid appearance, and uplifting towing capability to 9,600 pounds, which is expected from the SUV alternative to the Ford F-150. The 2025 facelift abstains from radical changes, but you can easily notice the tweaks to the front headlights with a new light strip running across the grille. The taillights are now vertical, and there is a new Ford splitgate which allows to transport kayaks and has a 360-degree zone lighting. The lineup of the new Expedition now includes 4 models: Active, King Ranch, Platinum, and for the first time the off-roady Tremor. The Blue Oval Giant's standard and Soul engine option is a 400 HP twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 coupled with a 10-speed automatic. On the high-octane fuel, the number of extracted ponies increases to 440, but this feature is reserved only for the Platinum and Tremor trims. The obvious interior change is the lineup of larger screens, plus the use of higher quality materials. The instrument cluster is now a 24-inch head-up display, and there is an extra horizontal 4-digital experience infotainment system with built-in Google. If you aspire to own one of these SUV Goliaths, then make sure to get some extra karma points by liking this video. Thank you, and let's keep rolling. GMC Yukon. The non-electric flagship SUV from GMC now offers an even more elevated presence with a redesigned grille and headlights, ability to play lighting animations, and a new trim hierarchy. The SLE and SLT trims are being replaced by the Elevation grade, while the luxuriously off-roady 84 Ultimate is all new for the Yukon. There is a set of ginormous 24-inch wheels now offered on the Denali Ultimate and optional for the standard Denali. The big-time capability of the Yukon comes from the 5.3 and 6.2-liter gasoline V8s that make 355 and 420 horsepower, plus the highly efficient 27 mpg 3-liter inline-six Duramax turbo diesel becomes even more potent, making 305 horses and 460 pound-feet of torque. The 10-speed Allison automatic is shared across all engines, and there is a choice between rear and all-wheel drive setups. In the Denali Ultimate trim, the new Yukon and its extended wheelbase version Yukon XL are now available with the second-row executive seating, meaning that rear passengers now get 6-way power-adjustable, heated, ventilated, and massaged chairs. This is the first GMC model to introduce night vision, 15 safety assists, a 22-speaker Bose audio, and a 16.8-inch infotainment with built-in Google. Nissan Armada and Patrol. These two of Japanese giants are basically one and the same model offered for the North American market and the rest of the world respectively. Both are being simultaneously promoted to the new generation, 7th for the Patrol, but only 3rd for the Armada. The twins share the new twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 with 425 horsepower and 516 pound-feet. But the Patrol also gets an entry-level, naturally aspirated 3.8-liter V6 with 320 HP. The twins share outstanding off-roading capability, ensured by the available full-time 4-wheel drive system, optionable with a rear-locking differential and an adaptive electronic air suspension. This Nissan boasts a refreshingly technological cabin with dual 14.3-inch cinema-like displays, an additional head-up display, invisible hood view, and a 3D intelligent surround view. The onboard system has built-in Google functionality, and it speaks through a Klipsch premium audio system. The all-new Armada and Patrol indulge you and your passengers with a lavish interior featuring an array of desirable amenities such as zero-gravity seats, massaging climate-controlled front seats, multicolor ambient lighting, and a vast panoramic moonroof. Chevrolet Suburban. 2025 marks the 90th anniversary since GM's longest-running nameplate began hauling people and towing trailers. Chevy is commemorating this event with a subtle refresh to the 12th generation of the full-size. Its headlights have been repositioned, with the primary units now situated lower in the bumper. The upper section features distinctive 2-element LED DRLs, and new wheel designs can reach 24 inches. The gasoline engines soldier on without any changes. The base 5.3-liter V8 makes 355 HP, while an optional 6.2-liter one outputs 420. The Duramax 3-liter inline-six diesel, on the other hand, raises the bar to 305 horsepower and becomes the torquiest engine of the bunch, producing 495 pound-feet of twist. The new Bourbon has a 10-speed automatic transmission, either rear or all-wheel drive, and optionally can be equipped with adaptive dampers and an adjustable air suspension. The largest Chevrolet SUV now comes with a standard 17.7-inch infotainment system, an updated 11-inch digital gauge display, and expanded availability of GM's Super Cruise hands-free driving system. Infiniti QX80. QX80 has always been an eye-catching giant, but this time, besides trying to capitalize on the exterior extravaganza, the new generation is going for the radical innovations that for years have been taunted by the Infiniti monograph concept. The artistry in motion design language is all about blocky shapes, striking lighting elements with an illuminated logo, flush door handles with an Infiniti light path function, and a dynamic metal body color that gives out a liquid metal feel. The major change is also happening underneath the hood. QX drops the traditional V8 engine in favor of a powerful 450 HP 3.5-liter V6 twin-turbo, cranking out 516 pound-feet of torque. The next-gen Infiniti driving experience is also ensured by a 57% increase of the frame's lateral stiffness, new power steering rack, and an available electronic air suspension and dynamic digital suspension. This perfect package is finalized by the 3-row cabin that follows the Miyagi principle. The first 2 rows are heated, cooled, and massaged. There are 2 14-inch high-def screens and a 9-inch climate control screen, plus a Klipsch audio system with up to 24 speakers. Chevrolet Tahoe. This less posh yet more utilitarian and better-selling full-size Chevy gets facelifted alongside its mighty sibling, Suburban. Upon a closer examination of the updated Tahoe's front fascia, you will notice that the LED shape undergoes a subtle change. The grille gets a fresh pattern. There are 2 additional exterior paint colors, Cypress Gray and Lakeshore Blue Metallic, plus fresh wheel options that reach 24 inches and are the largest ever installed on this model. Tahoe's gasoline V8s were left without any upgrades, but the second-generation Duramax inline-6 turbo diesel becomes available on all 6 trims and gets better performance characteristics, 305 horsepower and 495 pound-feet. As before, the Chevy Tahoe outpulls the Suburban, getting an 8,400 pounds towing rating. Plus, there are improvements to the multi-link independent rear suspension, steering, and optional magnetic ride control. Internally, the instrument panel has been repositioned with the aim of improving forward visibility. There is a repositioned 11-inch digital gauge cluster and a completely redesigned 18-inch infotainment screen that is slightly skewed towards the driver. Lastly, the Super Cruise is now expanded to be available on the LT and RST trims. Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat Hammerhead Special Edition. The next-generation Durango is rumored to be transferred onto the Jeep Gladiator chassis, so it totally deserves a bonus feature among today's body-on-frame giants. We cannot be sure whether this will be the last Durango powered by the Hemi V8, but it is definitely one of the most impressive last-call models so far. The SRT Hellcat Hammerhead looks rather discreet with its Night Moves blue exterior and the lack of racing aero components. However, it still hides a 6.2-liter Hemi V8 under its hood, supercharged to 710 horsepower. This is enough to do 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds and reach bonkers 180 mph speeds. The name Hammerhead comes from the Hammerhead Grey Laguna leather that upholsters the cabin. It also gets carbon fiber elements, unique stitching, and badging. Do you think that we should come up with a new classification for the modern SUVs? Mid-size models should become the new full-sizers, while these giants should be called oversized. Let's talk about today's lineup in the comments below. Subscribe to Automotive Territory, ring the bell, and smash the like button if you haven't already. The links to more informative top 10s are on the screen. May the torque be with you!